Hey everyone, how's it going? And welcome back to our second episode of Friday Night Horror. Last week we did Halloween 2, which is one of my favorites. Had a really fun night, made some pizza, watched a good movie. And this week the Halloween kick, if you will, continues. This week we're going to be watching Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. Now the reason I skipped over Halloween 3 is not because it's a bad movie. Just after seeing the first two, man, I'm kind of on a Michael Myers binge, so I wanted to go ahead and go to part 4, The Return of Michael Myers. Um, as we all know, he was not in part 3. The reason for that is, starting with part 3, John Carpenter wanted to do every Halloween sequel as a kind of a different story. So Halloween 3, of course, was the first one without Michael Myers, and it didn't have a very good reception. A lot of people left the movies and were saying the same thing. Where's Michael Myers? So, Halloween 4, they decided to bring him back. Now, Halloween 4 is actually supposed to be a ghost story, but after the negative reaction to Halloween 3 with no Michael Myers, they decided Michael Myers needed to be back, and he did. And surprisingly, it had kind of a negative reaction, mostly from critics. We all know critics complain about everything. So, but yeah, man, it is what it is, man. I enjoyed it. It's not a great movie. It's not a bad movie, but I mean, it's Michael Myers. You can't go wrong. The only complaint I have about part 4 is his mask is so damn ugly. It's his mask is so goofy looking. It only gets worse in part 5. We'll do that next week, but yeah, Halloween 4, man. Came out in 1988. Had a budget of, gosh, I can't remember if it was 5 or 6 million. Ended up making 17.8 billion at the box office. So they made their budget back and then some. Kind of tripled it there. But critics panned it. Said that it wasn't the same as the first two. They went from a kind of psychological horror to more of a supernatural, super strength slasher. Which, I mean, I can understand that a little bit, but, come on, man. It wasn't that bad. Well, like I said, we know critics, man. They got to complain about everything. So, yeah, guys, that's what we're watching this week. We're watching Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. I'm broke, so I couldn't buy any ingredients to cook with. I had one frozen pizza left in the freezer. That's what we're going with. That's what happens when you're out of work for 7 months and you come back and get... Well, I'm not getting into it. So yeah, Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, frozen pizza. It's gonna be a fun night, guys. So without further ado, let's head to the kitchen. Let's get this pizza started, and we'll watch our movie. All right, so to get this pizza, we're gonna have to go out in the garage. Last year I bought an extra refrigerator, put it out here in the garage. And once again, ignore that couch. It's got to go to the landfill. Yeah, my main goal is to have an episode of Friday Night Horror take place here in the garage. I think that would be pretty cool. So let's go over here to the freezer. Excuse me. Whew, man, excuse me. And let's get this pizza out. Alright, there we go. Yes, sir. And just a quick look around here. And yes, that is a picture of Shinsuke Nakamura hitting AJ Styles in the nuts. I mean, why not? So we got the TV up there on the wall. Yeah, I really want to have a couple episodes of Friday Night Horror take place here in the garage. I think that would be cool. It'd be a lot of fun. Just have a little setup there. Alright, so here's the frozen pizza. All I'm going to do is add a generous portion of Italian seasoning to it. And I mean generous. I'm not exaggerating. And we'll stick this in the oven for 25 minutes on 400 degrees.
It's the final countdown.
And there we go, guys. Alright, 25 minutes later, our frozen pizza is cooked. It smells awesome. It's going to taste awesome. I don't have any diet sodas or anything to drink, so we're going to have ice cold water, which is fine. And there you have it, guys. Let's take this out in the living room and let's get our movie started. Let's have some fun tonight. Alright, we've got our food, our drink. All that's left to do is turn out the last light in the house and watch Halloween 4. Alright, there we go. Now we're good to go, guys. We got our good food, we got a drink, got the creepy little eyeballs at the bottom of the TV there. So yeah, this is gonna be a fun night. Another fun night here for Friday Night Horror. Let's get this movie started. Alright, everyone. That was a fun night. Watched a movie that I think doesn't get nearly enough recognition and praise as it deserves. And frozen pizza's not bad either. DiGiorno's are awesome. But yeah, Halloween 4. Like I said, I enjoyed it. And I can see what people were talking about when they said it kind of steered away from the psychological stalking horror and went to a more supernatural, super strength kind of deal. As you've seen some of the scenes, Michael Myers, he kind of goes to I don't know, man, gains his super strength, supernatural things. But it's still fun. I'm a big fan of the Halloween franchise. There's only one movie in the Halloween franchise I absolutely hate and cannot stand, and that's Halloween Resurrection. Um, we're not going to get into that. I promise. I did one video on it last year, never again, because it killed me to have to watch that piece of crap. But Halloween 4, oh man, it was, like I said, it's not very good, but it's not bad. If you're a fan of Michael Myers, you'll enjoy it. It also introduced Danielle Harris, one of the top screen queens in my opinion. Very beautiful looking woman as well. Hey. And the cool thing about this one was, at the very end, you kind of find out that she's I don't know if she kind of got possessed by the aura of Michael, or if she was, I don't know what was going on there, but the way she attacked her mother and she was standing at the top of the stairs in the clown outfit and the bloody knife was just the same way as young Michael was at the beginning of the first Halloween. So I thought that's pretty cool, man. Almost made it seem like they were gonna make Jamie the new villain of the series, so to speak, but you'll see next week that's not the case when we do Halloween 5. But overall, Halloween 4, I enjoyed it. As I said at the beginning, the mask was it just wasn't doing it for me. The mask was kind of half-assed in my opinion. It was just so goofy looking. I liked the character of Dr. Loomis coming back. I also liked how the end of part 2, they blew up inside of the hospital room and you saw Michael being burned. His body collapsed. He was on fire. I like how they retcon that. Somehow they survived an explosion and Michael survived being burned alive. I like how they had this burn marks and the scars to kind of show you they brought that over. But yeah. So basically, Michael was in a comatose state for 10 years. Halloween 4 takes place 10 years after Halloween 2. They transfer him to Smith's Grove, and on the way there, was kind of weird, but he's in a comatose state, but the doctors are talking next to him about Laurie Strode, who we all know is his sister, how she died in a car crash, and she has a daughter living in Haddonfield. And somehow Michael hears that, and it wakes him up, and the killing spree begins. Going for his niece, searching for his niece, trying to kill her. I mean, the plot is kind of goofy. It didn't really feel like an actual Halloween movie. I mean, there's a scene where there's a bunch of rednecks on a truck driving Jamie and her adoptive sister out of town. And apparently Michael was on the bottom of the truck the whole time, and he pops up, kills everyone in the back. There's another scene where he's on the roof going after Jamie and her sister. It doesn't seem like a traditional Halloween film, but I'm okay with that. I still enjoyed it. So, yeah, I'm rambling on, guys. Bottom line is Halloween 4, I enjoyed it. It's not great, but it's not bad. If you're a fan of Michael Myers, you'll enjoy it. You'll like it. Definitely check it out. So that's going to do it for this episode. This week we did Halloween 4, as I said. Told you I'm rambling. Next week we'll do Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. And maybe after that we'll do The Curse of Michael Myers. But that movie has confused me for years, so that'll be an interesting episode if I choose to do it. But yeah, next week, Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. I don't know what we're having. As I said, I'm broke, so I can't buy a whole lot of ingredients to make anything. I might get a cheap frozen pizza again. Who knows? So we're going to close this out like we always do. We're going to play some music that'll probably get copyrighted. And have a slideshow. And now the fucking webcam software is not responding. Now it is. Okay. So the webcam software just froze up, so... And I don't feel like reshooting this, so we're gonna go with whatever, however it turns out. So yeah, guys, so let's go ahead and do a little slideshow of scenes from the movie. We'll play the Halloween theme. Hopefully they won't block the video. And next week we'll do Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. Before we go, I just want to say I really appreciate everyone that takes the time out of your day to watch these videos. There's millions of videos on YouTube, and for you to check out mine, I truly appreciate it. I think that's awesome. If you want to subscribe, feel free to do so. I do these shows every week. I also do video game videos, random videos. I just do a little bit of everything, man. I'm a huge nerd, so you never know what you're going to get from me. But I truly appreciate everyone checking them out. I appreciate the support. You guys are awesome. I really love doing this. So I will see you next time on the video, guys. Take care, be safe, have a good week.